Hello and welcome to this backwards compatible comics view. Today we're looking at 21st Century Tank Girl, written by Alan Martin, with art predominantly by Jamie Hewlett, but there's also a large collection of artists going along. So what we'll do is we'll just consider those two at the beginning and then add the other ones in as we're going along. So for those who don't know, Tank Girl is, I think it's about 20 years ago, so what was that, the 90s, was a series by Hewlett and Martin. Hewlett then did his bit, then disappeared off to create things like the Gorillaz, the band, and then this is his big comeback. So the series came out a little bit earlier on in the year. I never knew a lot about Tank Girl, but one of our writers, John, absolutely loves it, and he's the one who got me to start to read it. And I must say, I was very impressed. It's funny, it's got a lovely sense of humour. It's a little bit tongue-in-cheek, and it's very, very silly sometimes, but that just gives it an extra oomph. It's British humour at its best, in my opinion. So this is actually talking about the collected edition. It's a lovely hardcover, really nice quality, bigger than your regular stuff, I've got to say. It's quite a bit bigger, so definitely something really nice to own. What they've done is they've got tons of extras in there, like cut out bumper stickers, which just look crazy. There's lots of little stories, and this is where all the other artists come in. So we're looking at Warwick, Johnson-Cadwell, Phil Bond, Jim Mahfood, Jonathan Edwards, Craig Knowles, and Brett Parson. So what they've done is they've gone for some well-known names and a few lesser-known names at the moment, just to try to give the whole series that little bit of a fresh outlook. You can see from the pages that flick through, I think each page is the start of a different book. You can see the artwork is completely different, and that I like. It just makes it a little bit more fun to read through, as well as shows that Tank Girl is very adaptable. She can go through lots of different images and still looks really good, which is great. And again, each story does work out quite well, and expect tons of very slightly toilet humour, but there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you think of the opening, as soon as you open the cover, you're faced with a phallic shaped space shuttle, complete with meat and veg, driven by Tank Girl. And again, you look at that sort of thing and think that's what I'm looking for. But there's other little bits. There's little cartoon strips. There's a little bit of a prose bit, and there's cut out bumper stickers, which I don't really cut out because on the back of it is some nice artwork. But again, coming up today, this is just an absolutely wonderful book, and definitely the series is great, but this hardback edition I can't help but recommend. So definitely something to pick up. It's coming out from Titan Comics, and that's it really. So thank you very much for listening. Take care and good night.